Hello, and welcome to Kaiju Quickies, the only show that is not about Mothra giving an awkward handy in the airport parking lot. I have decided to watch every Godzilla movie in order because I don't see myself going on any trips anytime soon. The series will be made up of short videos where I recap the events and give my impressions of the Godzilla movie in question, and we're kicking it off with this first film, Godzilla, 1954. I've considered myself a fan of the Godzilla movies for a long time. Never a mega fan, though you bet your ass I had some Godzilla sheets on my bed when I was a kid, but I loved watching giant puppets destroy cities while fighting each other. That being said, my Godzilla watch list is pretty short, and I had never seen the first film until recently, and it's the first film in a long-standing franchise. It sets up the ideas of the films to follow, but has been iterated on and improved so much that watching the first film is a bit like eating buttered noodles after a life of fettuccine alfredo. That said, buttered noodles are still good, and so is this movie. You just have to go into it with the right mindset and expectations. Personally, I went into this movie not expecting to like it. Not that it couldn't be good, but rather that it would be good for its time. Instead, I wanted to appreciate it for what it was. A grim reminder. Godzilla is a film that can only be made by the people who made it. Gah, wow, great opinion. Oh, shut up, nerd, I'm going to explain myself. Godzilla is a film born out of one of the most unique conditions. It's made by a people who have been on the receiving end of the most powerful weapon developed by man. The weight given to any scene where weapons of mass destruction are being discussed is palpable when you consider that the fiction you're watching couldn't exist without just about the biggest war crime ever being dropped on cities full of people. My aim isn't really to give too many spoilers with these reviews. That said, spoilers, this film has one hell of an ending. After a very slow and frankly hard to follow first act, director Ishihiro Honda really liked to transition scenes and not give characters names. The movie takes some time to develop our cast a bit more and introduces us to Daisuke Serizawa, who has developed the Oxygen Destroyer, a weapon capable of wiping out all sea life in Tokyo Bay. And a large portion of the last third of this movie is devoted to trying to get that scientist to let the Japanese government use it. I won't say more about it than that, but to be clear, though I grade a lot of this movie on a good for its time curve, the last few scenes were genuinely very good and hit hard. I liked Godzilla 1954 a hell of a lot more than I thought I would. I wouldn't watch it again on my own, but I would absolutely show it to anyone who wanted to get into the series. It's a reminder that, no matter how silly the series got later, they started here, with a man in a costume, a bunch of miniatures, and the grim specter of the follies of humanity. Out of 5. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, then push the buttons that you know to push, unless this is your first YouTube video, in which case, hello. Don't be scared. Just click the things around you, and then you'll know when I put out another video. Just click them all. In addition to these videos, I also stream on Twitch. Links to that down below. And I hope you have a good night. Or day. Evening. You could watch this whenever you wanted. I say good night because it's almost nighttime here, but I don't know. Bye.